Hello, and welcome to another little edition of I Bought Something Stupid on the Internet and Went and Picked It Up Physically. In this edition, I'll be showing you something from the glorious year of 1990, something that looks a bit out of time. You see, the thing that I'll be showing you today owes a lot to its predecessors. Things like the IBM Portable, Compaq Portable, the Oscar, the Kaypro 1, 2, 3, 4, however many they made. You know what I'm talking about. These sort of portable fold-down keyboard, typically connected with a phone jack kind of thing. Big old bulky handle on the back, and then a little CRT screen right here. But unlike this machine, the IBM 5155, which was made in early 1984, the unit we're looking at was manufactured, well, let's see. Oh, these things are heavy. Let's see here. It was manufactured on June 25th, 1990. 1990. Looks a bit old for 1990, and you might also notice that it is significantly taller than the other one. And that's not because the screen's bigger. Actually, it's not too much larger or really much different at all. The biggest thing is that this is a typewriter. You see, back here, this isn't a printer or anything. It's just a standard typewriter with a daisy cassette wheel inside of it. It just uses normal Smith Corona ribbon ink as well. I've got some on order that should be coming in soon-ish. But basically, this whole thing is one very large glorified typewriter with a fancy quick disk drive and a screen. Okay, now we do this. Oops. And then we go ahead and we and if that worked, we have light on the screen. So, as you can see here, the screen's in a little bit of dysfunction at the moment. It could be better, that is for certain. Though if I go ahead and grab this and one, and enter, I think I'm in text mode now. Essentially though, this thing works like a standard word processor. It's where the name, the PWP 5000, comes from. This is a portable word processor. This thing can store documents in a proprietary format, I assume, on quick disk, which, again, I need to either figure out a replacement drive for this one here, or I need to actually find some quick disks. And quick disks are a little bit difficult to find in the year 2021, surprisingly. Yes, the failed format from what, the late 80s, early 90s? Yes, it continues to be a failure 40-something years later. Whoops. But thankfully, they still make ribbon ink, or at least I can find new old stock ribbon ink for the most part for this thing, so I can at least test the most interesting part of it to me, which is actually using it as a typewriter. While typing, I do have it in editing mode. You can hear the very annoying beep beep of the dictionary, but I can go ahead and type a bunch of stuff in, and then I can send it to the printer and it just goes back and forth. Quite cool, actually. It's kind of like old lab equipment plotters and things like that. I always love the aesthetics of that. Maybe I can get this hooked up like one of those to a logic analyzer. That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to try and delve into this thing a little bit more, crack it open and see what actually makes this thing run. I want to see how much of a computer this word processor actually is. Is this thing just a dummy word processor, you know, attached loosely to some, I don't know, 86-based CPU or something? Or is this running some weird secret proprietary DOS? I have no idea, but I'm definitely intrigued. We're also going to need to take a look at the high frequency circuitry for this monitor, because I'm guessing that the yoke's starting to slip, or something's slipped in terms of calibration here, because you've got a lot of ghosting from previous lines bleeding into this black area, so something's not quite right there. I'll need to figure out what's going on with that. But apart from sourcing ink, fixing this, and maybe getting the drive working, and also poking around its innards eventually, this is quite a complete and quite a clean little unit. Not a single spot of oxidization on it whatsoever. Here, let me go ahead and ourselves to this high frequency one any longer. Oh, blissful. But yeah, that's my most recent little Craigslist buy. Same day I also bought something else, which I'll be showcasing in a video soon as well. In fact, it's an Epson V300 document scanner that I also have all of the film inserts for, so I can scan 35mm film and slides. I'll be doing a shootout between the Nikon Coolscan LS2000 and the Epson, which is just sitting off camera over here. I'll do a shootout between the two scanners, see the one in 2008, 2009, how well does that stack up to the 1998 scanner, 20-year difference. How much have things improved in 20 years? I figured that'd be kind of a fun little video. Plus, I wanted to do some demonstration of both the V300 and the LS2000 scanners. So, yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to another video about this weird, bulky printer with a monitor-looking thing. And you'll be seeing me real soon, hopefully. Anyways, bye. Hi. Am I not giving you enough attention? I am sorry. I just wanted to record something. I don't get a lot of time. Let's just go check that line. I love YouTube, baby. Here, give me just 1 minute, okay? I'm gonna check and see if this recording's shit or not.